Well, good morning, DirtFish Rally, friends. Isn't this just wonderful? We're in the middle of the New Zealand countryside, heading towards the Whaange Coast stage, the opening stage of what is going to be a long and challenging day here. As you can tell, the weather is still very, very interesting. The rain has been coming down all morning. We were here yesterday evening. It was nice and dry. It's been raining all morning, and that is going to be interesting in this stage. Kalle Rovanperä is the man that perhaps will be the happiest to see this rain. Let's just grab a quick word. He's got about 10 or 15 minutes before he goes into the stage. Let's grab a quick word with Kalle. Kalle, my goodness me, you got up and left Auckland earlier this morning. How happy were you to see this rain?
Yeah, of course it was nice. It seemed at first that we will not get the rain, but yeah, I'm happy that's here.
The forecast now seems to be showers all morning and into the afternoon. It's going to make it quite challenging out there because this surface can be extremely slippery with a bit of rain on it.
Yeah, no idea. We didn't see any proper rain on the recce, so let's see. Can be tricky with the grip change.
And this opening stage is one of the most famous stages in rallying. Your first time into it, it's going to have to be a really switched on start to the morning.
Yeah, proper start.
Good luck with that. There we go. That's Kalle Rovanperä. Let's grab a quick word with Joni. Joni, you know, a lot of us who haven't been here for a few years might think of Rally New Zealand as fast and flowing stages. Not this opening one. There's a lot to read in there, a lot of really tight corners. It's a very twisty stage.
Yeah, it's quite a twisty stage, but it's not like super fast, so it's nice and flowy. But it's a bit different characteristics than the rest of stages, but it will be a nice stage.
The rain helps you boys. Best of luck. There we go. Let's head along and see who else we can grab. Takamoto Katsuta, good road position, needs a good day today. Let's see if we can grab a very quick one with Paul Nagel. Oit Tanak, he's away. We'll leave him there. Look, there's Oit doing his warm-up exercises, just moving away from everyone else. Martin, very quick word maybe with you. Are you heading to see your driver? How are you feeling this morning?
Bit damp, let's say.
Good for you guys, though. You must have been worried. You know, a dry day here, second on the road, such a long day. Could have been difficult if it had been dry.
Yeah, let's see, and have a look how wet it is actually.
Yeah, let's see how wet it is once we get into the stage. I think it could be very wet. The first half of this stage or so, maybe the first third, 2/5 of the stage, is through the countryside. We then hit the coast, and when we hit the coast, all sorts of weather can come in. Let's have a word with our warrior. It's Oit Tanak. Any chance of just a quick word, Oit? I don't want to disturb you if you're concentrating. Obviously, you've got the waterproofs on this morning. Kalle would have been very happy to see the rain. Are you happy to see the rain this morning?
No doubt, it's definitely better than full dry.
Tell me about the stage. You have driven it before. Did you enjoy it in the past? Is it one of those stages that's maybe a driver's stage?
Can't remember nothing.
Really? Wow. And you know what? We drove it yesterday. There's a lot of very gnarly sections in there, big drop-offs. I don't suppose any of that really affects you guys at all.
I mean, in the end, road is road, and you need to take out from this road, so let's see. It's definitely a challenging piece of road.
A long day without a service today. Did you bring any parts out with you, any extra parts, or just fluids to top up the brakes and things like that?
I even don't know what engineers put in, so they know this stuff.
Best of luck.
A little bit about what you're actually doing there. You're warming muscles up. It's been quite a long road section down. Just warming everything up again?
I'm just bored talking to you, so I need to move something.
Yeah, no, but David's right. All the drivers have their own routines that they go through in the morning, and some of it's, you know, to sharpen perhaps the eyes, some of it to sharpen the focus, a lot of it to loosen up the limbs. David, come this way. Let's have a word with these two. It's always good to see drivers catching up. There's a real camaraderie between the drivers. We were just saying, boys, we're trying to remember when we last had a really wet day on gravel in the championship. I don't think we've had one this year, have we?
Not from what I remember. I guess it was Wales, like back in 2000. When was it last year? 2018? 19, yeah.
Have you done much testing on gravel in this car in the wet?
To be honest, not. No, I don't think at all. I don't remember, to be honest.
That could be a challenging morning out there for you then, just to get the feeling with the car in what could be quite slippery conditions.
I mean, yeah, if you look the weather, the fog, the stage conditions, it's going definitely to be challenging. Already the profile is challenging, so.
Yeah, best of luck out there today. Craig, what about yourself? Have you tested the new car in wet conditions like this?
Yeah, we did 5 days full rain test. We organised the blimp to put all the rain and everything. So no, first time also. Yeah.
Nice start last night for you as well. A good time through that opening special. Tell me about that. It's it's one of those stages that you've just got to endure and get through, but you got through it with a very decent time.
Yeah, look, it was nice for the spectators, nice for the people there. But he's to clean the lens.
No, don't touch. That's David's job.
Okay, I didn't touch it, don't worry. But yeah, obviously nice to get through with no mistakes. But yeah, today is a huge day compared to last night. Yeah.
An enormous day without any service at all. Tell me about the approach to that. Do you have to change your approach when you're looking at the best part of 160 kilometres, looking after this car, getting it back to Auckland tonight?
Yes, in some ways, and then in other ways, it's more than 60% of the rally today. So yeah, if you don't get stuck into it straight away, there's not much time to fight back in the next 2 days. The rally sprint's basically Saturday and Sunday. So today's the big day. Yeah.
David and I got very excited yesterday evening.
Take
enough a lot. We drove a few kilometres at this stage, and it was just so beautiful. And there was, it's a lot twistier than perhaps a lot of people remember, and it's corner to corner to corner, and the kind of stage where you need a good chassis to make the most of it. And what we hear about this car is it's maybe the best chassis. You must feel really confident ahead of this one.
You can talk a good talk, to be fair to you. You can pull it off, but
don't talk to me about pop-off valves.
No, definitely not. I think it should suit the car, to be fair. It's a beautiful profile of road. It's just about having the confidence and being able to get into a rhythm and let it flow. They are still challenging at the same time. I think they're so nice that everybody's going to be at a high level and pushing. So it's all about making that little bit of difference. But let's try our best and see.
I like liking this look with the kind of pulled around your face kind of top. It looks really quite suits you.
No, I keep my hair dry, my grey hair dry. So.
Right, okay. And my hairs. I asked David Evans whether he had brought an extra DirtFish cap out for me this morning. Had he brought one? Had he heck? That's David's. Lorenzo Bertelli, how good to see him. We'll catch a word with Lorenzo in just a minute. I want to try and grab a very, very quick word with Elvin. It's slightly Wales Rally GP type weather this morning, Elvin.
Yeah, that's right.
What are you hearing about the stage? What are you hearing about conditions in the stage?
Not an awful lot, to be honest. I mean, it looks, obviously it's closed in. It's been like this the whole way, so I think it's quite clear it'll be on the wet side.
Any ideas about the optimal road position out there? Today it would have been, I suppose, more or less the last World Rally car had it been yesterday's conditions. Today, where do we think the best position is going to be?
It's hard to know, really hard to know. I mean, if it's properly wet, then I guess it's a bit like GB, but hard to say.
Very hard to say. Good luck.
Cheers.
Yeah, could these conditions suit? Look at this. I love this. I absolutely love this. A long, long road section this morning. The boys are given plenty of time. So, they found the spot about 2 kilometres from the start of the stage. They're all parked up, and there is proper camaraderie. How many other forms of motorsport do you see this in? There's Paul Nagel running away from me. Paul, can I just talking about this? It is nice when you guys get this opportunity to have a little bit of a chat. Some drivers use it maybe to score a few psychological points to kind of, get ahead of the other drivers. But it's nice to see, isn't it?
It's nice out here. I think they're just talking to Elfyn and Scotty about it's like Wales Rally GB. You have leaving early, raining, green fields and cows.
The odd sheep.
And the odd sheep here and there. But no, it's always, look, the racing's done on the stages and we're all a group of big family here in the rally, especially when you go long haul events. The community is smaller and everyone sticks together.
For you guys from Ireland, for us guys from the United Kingdom, this is the closest thing we get to a home rally. You feel comfortable driving on the correct side of the roads. Obviously English spoken language. It looks familiar. It feels familiar. Does that in some ways offset the problems with the jet lag, the fact that you have that familiarity?
Yeah, it definitely feels like home, but it's 20,000 k's from home, so it's a long way. But yeah, for sure, the people are very friendly here, like Irish people, so they make very welcome here. And as we said, the stages are absolutely out of this world, and the first one here this morning is nothing short of sensational.
You're never more than a few k's from the Irish family, though, are you? There's always an Irish welcome to be had wherever you are in the world.
Never bring an Irishman with you because you'll always find someone.
Paul, good luck today. Let's have a word with the champ. Oh, it's just not going your way. You'd have hoped that the weather yesterday was beautiful here. It was dry as a bone. Would have been perfect for Sébastien Ogier. This could be challenging.
Yeah, it could be. At the end of the day, for sure, it's a bit unlucky for us to see that. In the same time, I think, honestly, it's deserved for the front runner because, you know, you are working your ass off the whole year to score points and to do good results. So I never understood why we should be disadvantaged leading the championship. And now, at least, like I say, for them, it's when this kind of weather is coming, it's deserved.
What is the approach today? I mean, you're not coming back really just to have fun and just to enjoy these rallies. You come back and you compete because you want to win. From your position on the road this morning, what is the strategy to put you in a winning position?
I have no idea what's the position I'm going to make today. So let's try to drive as well as we can. You know, find the best rhythm possible after 3 months out of the car. It's fast stages, so the confidence will be important to find. And yeah, I mean, of course I'm here to enjoy, but to enjoy, I hope to make some good times.
I'm sure you will, champ. Best of luck out there this morning. Always great to see Sébastien Ogier back on a start list. Little triumvirate of co-drivers there. Where's Takasan, our favourite Japanese driver with a big smile on his face. Takasan, a very good morning to you. A really important day for you after the problems that you had in Greece. Looking to build a bit of confidence in this weather could be interesting.
Yeah, that's true. It's gonna be tricky and challenging.
You're trying to warm yourself up. It's quite chilly out here this morning, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought gonna be bit better weather, but obviously it's raining a lot. So.
Do you know what? Have you done much driving in Obihiro and the stages around Obihiro? Because it's quite similar to some of the stages you can get up there in terms of that slippery surface.
I never been there. I've never driven even Japanese championship. I didn't do any gravel rally in Japan, so.
Katsuta-san Senior, he's done a few up there, hasn't he, your dad?
Yeah, my father done, he has done many times, so for sure, yeah.
It does. Best of luck today, Taka-san. Gambate. David Evans, do you think maybe it does remind me a little bit of some of those slippery surfaces that we saw when we were up around the Obihiro? Oh, that's young Oliver Solberg trying to hide. A little difficult to pick out who's who. Quite similar to my jacket. Quite similar, Oliver Solberg. How are you this morning?
Good. Nice and sunny morning.
When we were here 10 or 12 years ago, watching that dog in the back of the pickup truck, I can't remember what the weather was like. I don't remember it being quite as wet as this, though.
It was raining the first loop, I remember. My dad went on hards that morning, so yeah, luckily we are on softs, so now it's going to be an interesting morning.
What's the approach today, Oliver? Because it is such a long day. No service, obviously, just a tyre change. What's the approach this morning and for the rest of the day?
No, it's a long day. You need to be clever and get through first of all. But you know, with the rain now, it gives a bit more grip. It combines the gravel a bit more. So okay, it evens the playing field for the guys in front. So it's not going to be as an advantage to start in the back now. But yeah, that's okay.
Best of luck out there this morning, young Oliver Solberg and Adrian. Elliot, sorry, Elliot. Why did I call you Adrian? Adrian Edmondson, it's from the young ones. You won't remember that. He's too young to remember the young ones. Aid Edmondson. What a fantastic comic he is. Quick word with Gus Greensmith, then we'll grab awards with Lorenzo Bertelli, and then I think we've done everyone, haven't we? That's not a bad effort. Oh, there he is. Gus, as always, looking very relaxed this morning, but this weather could make things a little more tricky out there.
Yeah, we definitely didn't have we've definitely had more rain than we were forecasted for sure. So that's will change things a little bit today. It just depends whether it's going to stick around or whether it'll kind of teeter out or even get worse. So I suppose that'll be it. But to be fair, all it's really done at the moment is just level the playing field. I think the best place on the road now is probably first on the road.
Yeah, our forecast that we've had says it is going to hang around all day, and in bits and pieces it'll come and it'll go. This opening stage could be a Puma stage, couldn't it? The chassis of this car could well suit this opening one. All those changes of direction could be interesting.
No, that's what we said as well, especially at the end, very, very technical. So we know that works really well, and like Calais just getting away now and doesn't look too wet, but certainly looks probably damp turning wet.
Yeah, we're just watching that as well. That's a very different colour surface. We were here 12 hours ago yesterday evening, and it looked completely different to that, I have to say.
Yeah, very different. You can already see that there's all the loose is kind of clumped together, so very different. So
and very challenging. Good luck today, Gus. There we are. Let's have a word with our friend Lorenzo Bertelli. Lorenzo, ciao. Always lovely to see you. This is obviously a rally you just wanted to have fun on and do.
Yeah, last time I was with the PWRC with Group N Subaru in 2012, actually with Lorenzo, and I don't know, Simone cannot make it because he broke her ribs on Barum, and so he's here but he cannot co-drive, and so I'm back with the same co-driver of 2012.
Wow, well that's not a bad thing, is it really? Not a bad thing. So tell me about your approach, Lorenzo, to this rally, because we know that you've not really been in a rally car that much over the last few years. We know that these are difficult to drive. How are you going to approach this, back in this car, and in this car for the first time?
First of all, you approach like every rally, because anyway you drive a rally car, so you need to, even you have to approach seriously, and because you are not driving since a lot, you have to pay even more attention. But at the end, I will enjoy. So I don't want to push or things like that. But but also stay focused, because sometimes when you don't push, it's even easier to go out. So, but for me, honestly, I just want to enjoy it, and that's it.
Yeah, fantastic! It is wonderful to see you back. But what? Sorry, David. Oh, the rib protector. Yeah, the kind of that thing that you've just put on. Tell us about that.
Yeah, because 6-7 years ago I got a protrusion because Wrong sits in the car, not this one, and not even the previous one, and so I always wear this to just preserve my back. That's it.
Good stuff. Quite right too. Always good to take precautions. Good luck, gentlemen. All the very best. So there we are, folks. That is all of our Rally 1 cars heading in. Well, as we've already seen, Calle Rovanpera already in to the legendary Whaange Coast stage. Come back this way, David. Come back this way. I'm round here, David. I'm round here. Here we go, folks. So, what do we have ahead of us today? Nearly 160 kilometres, 6 stages. This rain that's coming down now could well be here for the whole day. It is going to be challenging. Stick with us, folks, for all the news, all the action. And I'm absolutely certain there will be news, action, drama out on the stages this morning. Stick with us at DirtFish.com.